What's going on, guys? Was gonna go on a camping trip out in the Adirondacks and drove all the way out there and realized I needed a bear canister to camp out overnight. And it was late. None of the places were open to rent one, so instead of doing that, I ended up just sleeping in my truck and doing a day hike the next day up to Mount Marcy. So I figured I'd share some of the stuff that I would have brought with me if I did stay overnight. So let's start off with the backpack. This is an REI Crestreal 48. Sweet bag. Fits everything in it. It's not too heavy, but it's really comfy. It's got some nice padding on here. Nice around the hip belts. Solid. Love that thing. My water filtration system. I use a Sawyer squeeze. And a Crystal Light Rite Aid Pantry water bottle. I like this guy because it's like a tougher plastic, I'd say, but it's still really light. And I bring one of these platypuses or two, depending on what I'm doing, to squeeze out, to use for cooking and whatnot. Little black diamond spot. This thing's great. Love it. For my cooking system, I use a GSI Soloist. Yeah, it's not the lightest pot in the world, but it's super cheap. I didn't pay anything for it. And I use one of these beer can stoves, alcohol stoves. I figure I drink enough beer, this is free for me, and I get to enjoy it while I make it. So, thing weighs nothing. I put my alcohol in here. There's a lighter in here, and then it even comes with a little cup. So if you want like tea or something, you can do whatever. I usually eat right out of here or inside the bag. I use a lot of dehydrated food, so that's cool. It just folds right up, slips right in. This is the windscreen I made for myself. Got it from Home Depot. I got a roll of, we call it flashing for your roof. It's probably $6 for a huge roll. I used 1/4 of it to make this little windscreen, and I just drilled some holes in it. I'll show you guys. I'll make a video about that later, how I made that. It's stupid easy, and it costs like $2. So my whole cooking system is $35, and it weighs, maybe a pound or whatever, but it's a lot less than a jet boil, and it works just as good. Pack cover, which came in great because all my stuff soaked right now. It's pouring rain on that hike up Mount Marcy, so it's good to have a pack cover. I use REI carbon fiber trekking poles because I like them. Now, if I was going to stay overnight, I'd have a couple pair of thermals, the top and the bottom that I'd sleep in. And it's summertime, it doesn't get too cold at night, but you never know. It's northeast, jet stream brings us some funky weather. Extra pair of socks, super important. And then I usually bring, this time of year, I bring a lightweight hoodie. This is an EMS hoodie. Love this thing. I got it on clearance for like $20. And I usually throw that all in a stuff sack. First aid kit, basic stuff. I have a thread and needle, some tweezers, gauze, and a quick clot. I think that's pretty important. You never know when you're going to need that. And I'll show you guys what my tent looks like in just 2 seconds. That boy tent. It is a Big Agnes UL Creek 1. Thing weighs like under 2 pounds. It's super light, and you can even take out the inner body to just have a ground sheet with the fly, and it weighs like under 1.5 pounds. Thing's awesome. It's got a lot of room in here. And it's got a nice little vestibule, small vestibule, but it works. You don't need too much if you're going out in the woods by yourself. These are Sierra Down. Sierra Design, I'm sorry, dry down 15-degree bag. Love it. A little beat up. I got a REI clearance sale. It was cheap. It was on sale. I had a couple, questionable holes in it, but you can use a little duct tape. Works just fine. Use Neo Air Thermarest. Thing's great. I use it a little deflated because that's the way I like it. And it's just like sleeping on an air mattress. You get real comfy out there. If you like air mattresses, you're gonna love a Neo Air Thermarest. Recommend it. And this tent's sweet. I love it. Super light. Sturdy. Can't complain.